Alright, welcome back everyone through page 15 of our space junk robot. Got our, call it the motor, engine, whatever you want to call it here. Got it started up with all the gears and cobs and bits and bobs. So it feels like it's going pretty smooth, so I'm hoping everything's gonna proceed well whenever we do get it installed. Like I say, they all feel like they're moving pretty good. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. If you've seen any kits that you'd like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to the list. And if you see anything that really catches my eye, I will definitely drop it right in the front of the list. But without any further ado, let's jump in on page 16. So we'll need you here in a minute, but right now just these guys. Okay, so got the big one goes all the way in, and the little guy. Surprisingly, no wax. We go in. Oh, I've got it upside down. Okay, that. Okay, so we got our little texture bit right there, and there. And this guy goes in the top to lock those guys in. Alright. I guess I see why there's no wax on that one. It's pretty smooth. Oops. Oh, I had somebody ask in the comments today what kind of wax melter I got. I can get a hold of it. But like I say, just cheap one I could find on Amazon. Like I say, I spilled some wax once, but bowl, ceramic bowl sits on the heater and melts the wax down. So, but I say it's nothing fancy, but it does do the trick. Now let me plug it in and turn it on so we can may need that later on tonight. All right, and glad I thought of that. Glad I forgot to turn the wax on tonight too. Okay, got you installed. Okay, locked in. Got our piece with a rubber band back right there. This guy drops in. Make sure it goes down in front of that. I'm running up all my. Okay, got the side bits. Okay, so there, and that's the wrong way to do it. Here's, you want it, like I said, down. I think ideally you're supposed to drop down between those two. Now should be. Just work our way on around, going around. Okay, looks like pretty good connection. Make sure these are. That looks like it. And then let's take our rubber band and put it on our notch right there. It's always a bit tricky, so that's. Ooh, I just about missed. That's, okay, so, and that should. Yeah, that gives that's our clutch mechanism, so we can tighten up the. And that also feeds out our start button, so it should, yeah, that kicks it to free. So I am gonna give this a little bit of, just go around a few times to, oops, first thing to turn on Snoopy. And now I can really see if those gears are spinning. And I think they will. See. Like I said yesterday, just got to work that wax in to make sure it does its thing. I'll do that a few times and it should. Okay. So gets our start button popped out, and then one more trip around just for, actually we'll yeah, as soon as you put tension on it, that start button comes out. Oh, that's cool. Click. Alright. Yeah, it's starting to pick up now, I think. Okay. Yeah, so you can see how much is worked out already. Okay, that's all for 16, so flip the page and look at 17. Oh yeah, it's got a bunch of little pieces that I'm a little bit confused about, but we'll work our way through it. Okay, so we got actually 3 bowls for this one, just because I had some similar pieces in 2 of them. I want to make sure I keep them separated. They're last. Okay. First thing, got these guys, and they go in from the outside to lock that plate in on the top. Other side. Okay, a little bit more there. And then looks like 2 of these and 1 of these on there. Oops, out of the way. Orientation. This should go all the way to the back. There. I think this is going to end up being a wheel bearing, but it sort of looks, got that appearance. I think we're gonna, yeah, doing it all the way around. So. Okay, in the middle, these guys, that drive gear, just Let's go all the way back to, yeah, so it's sort of flush with that. Looks like that's going to be, at least you got a gap there, so you don't have to wax the side of that one. And same over here. I think they both got that small gap there, so there's no friction against this part. That's what you want. And these the outside ones get waxed, and my wax isn't melted yet, so I'll wait a few minutes on that while I make some wheels. Okay, got two different kinds of pegs. I got the short ones there and the longer ones there. The ones that got more shoulders and stuff. We got all shapes we got on our wheels. No details on any of them, so they're front and back's the same. Start with you, these guys, and we pick these three of them like this. It's like skip two, so every third one gets okay, so these just gonna, sorry. Okay, so they land on those shoulders, so it's got some space there. Alright. Okay. Now these guys go in the other holes and they hold this thing down evidently. Got our little claw grip there. Here just going into it's going to be a bit tedious, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Get one done and I'll speed up the other three. If I do anything exciting like break it, I'll stop and show you. Those nice and snug in there, so I got the. Alright, so now I'll speed up for the, like I say, these other three I won't make you sit and watch the whole thing. Okay, I thought I broke one there at one point, but it turned out to be not so. So we got our, I'm assuming, our wheels, but that concludes page 17 on to 18. Just not near as much stuff in this one. Looks like hubs and putting on. Okay. Okay, these are our internal gears, and they're actually going to be the drives because they're going to go into these guys and drive them. Okay, am I supposed to be waxing? Yep. Yeah, supposed to wax all that stuff. Okay. My wax is still not melted, so I'm going to take a little break and let that get melted down, and then I'll wax these pieces, or, well, I'll come back and wax these pieces and we'll keep going. So, right back with that. Okay. It's not totally melted, but I've got a little portal into the melted part, so I'm going to start waxing these guys just a little bit around. Let's say it'll spread by itself once it gets going. Okay. Got a little sloppy on that one. And of course, both those center pieces did fall off. But that'll be a little neater on those. Am I supposed to be waxing? I'm doing the back too, to the front. Need waxing? Yeah, I'm supposed to wax those too. That'll probably have something. Make sure I get everybody. Now we got way too thick. Spray bit off. Try again. Okay. And wax. Supposed to wax. Okay. Central one, because that's the one that's going to be hitting the drive gear. So it's just dab it in there and spin around. Thick on that one, but I think I'd say the teeth are the more important part. And I miss all these. And last one. Okay. Now we can go back up to page 18. Put these guys back in place again. Okay, so those guys on there. Give them a good spin. Make sure that nicely get, as usual, get that wax worked in real good. Say these aren't drive wheels, so this is where the drives can be coming from. So these are just spinning on the hubs. Yeah, I'll put these guys on to secure them in place. Doesn't feel as loose as I'd like it, but I think it'll get there. I feel pretty okay. There we go. It's moving in now. Yeah. Okay. Now, got our wheels in place. Okay. And likewise, we're supposed to wax the edges here. That's what's going to be interacting up there. So, just go the other way. It doesn't take much. Just make enough on there to. I can't. I'll wear off whatever it doesn't need. Okay. And these guys go in there, in between our teeth. These. Yeah, so. Yep. Nope. Did it with the, nope. Redo that one because it's put on backwards. Get our little detail, circle detail on there. Alright. Let's see what happens. Should get some motion here. Hopefully on our wheels. Well, up here. Yeah, sort of the same thing. Got to wear that wax in. So, I over waxed some of it. So let's do a few more break-in turns. Give it a good bit now. You can sort of watch the spring go down as I crank it up. One more. Alright, let's see here. Everybody's in place and yes. It's gonna work. Okay. Let's see. Okay, got a little excess here, so let's pop rid of that. and more extremely extra wax. Just nooks and crannies here. That's the only one I really see. There's a good chunk here and here. At this point, that wax has done its business. We got some chunks here, let's get rid of. Big chunker there. That's the worst of them. Okay. Let's see the. Okay. Wax out of the way here. Okay. Now. On to page 19. Oh, wrong one. This one. Okay. Okay. What was that? I was only supposed to do one side on that. Yeah. We got the other one here. Okay. Maybe that'll help too. I think. Let's see what we got. We got our wheels and the inner rims. Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to put. Yeah, so that's going to give you a little more push on it. So that should be double it up there. All right, nice. Yeah, a little thickness to it, and I think there's plenty of wax on there, so I'm not even going to bother waxing these ends. And you guys lock those in place. And wheels go on the tall studs there. Or I guess the tires. Okay, so that sort of holds those in track there. Okay. So that was easy enough. Let's see what happens now. See if it give it the full. It's going to be much harder to wind once I put the rest of the robot on. Go all the way though. That's it. Okay. Let drive. Oh, other way. A little herky-jerky, but it's going. Alright. As that wax wears in, there it goes already. Yeah. Got a little motion, but I think, like I say, the more I do it, the better it'll work, I think. Okay. Put that back a little bit. Yeah, even those couple of cranks there is enough to make it go. All right, yeah. Cool. Easy enough for 19. On to 20. And that's where I got a bunch of pieces here. And these are the ones I'm worried about because they're sort of similar but not. And these are ones that are going to confuse me a bit. I got the short one and the long one. Okay, so these. Okay. Oh yeah, there's. And two of these had a square end, where these others had the beveled end right here on that side. So those are different as well. Okay, that's all our pieces. So we go to the specs because I forgot to put them back on. Looks like this guy. Yeah, gets the thick one. We go in here. And no, I'll be facing got the crank facing me, so let's go in here and here. So they act as studs for this guy, which goes top of them. Now our square ones go on the up this way. So let's go into those. Okay, they weren't even snap in. They just sort of slid right in on. And the rest of them fill out around. Now we got these guys. We go. Looks like maybe want a pair on each side, like there and there. So the little one goes there, and the big one on top of it. That's what actually locks that in place. Alright, and that does slot right in between those two. The corner goes right in with that first stud there. Build it up. Alright. Now, over here we're doing that like that. With the plain one in the middle. Now we're spinning, working on this side, yeah, okay. You go in here. Here. ribbon over here as well. Now, let's go down over this. Got the notch to go over that. It ties all these guys together. And it just sort of slots in. It's not, no details on it. No snapping in or anything. Got our grating on there. Alright. And that's all for 20. So on to 21. Right here. And actually, looks like don't use you on this page. Got some big pieces and some little guys. Like this one's supposed to act like looks like a shock absorber. I don't know if that might be its arms. I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh. One of you. And those. No, what's that? Should have marks on them. Ah, there you go. And those. The ones with the marks on them. Where are these guys at? Okay, they're in the middle. Okay. So, Plain Jane goes all the way up, followed by this guy going back from our detail with the stud coming off the back. Plain Jane next. And this guy, the notches up to the front. So match it with that one. Okay. Plain Jane. There's a studded one. And then this guy on here. And that's supposed to pop into one of these. And it does. Nice. Do it again. So, do studded one to the back. This one. Plain Jane and studded and a little collar. And you onto here, I hope. Okay. Now we got you, that notch away from us. And these go in these corner pieces here. Our little ECG, EKG voice box modulation symbol doodad there to the bottom. Well, the only place it can go. So no. That's 21. Looks like we're working with something else for 22, so I'll set you aside. I don't think there was any, no waxing symbol on those. So, you three, and the one plain backside there goes in the middle. That gets you. And this one here. And that one there. And you. up from the bottom and into those. These guys, similar thing, they go in from the top. And into that one, okay. And supposed to, I think we're waxing just, I'll wax all the way around. Some of that just dropped on my finger, and that's hot, which makes sense. Okay, so now, and I did it backwards. Pop these guys back out. I wasn't paying attention. Go on this way. Okay, that's better. Yeah, got the, all right. That's 22. Oh, on to 23. I'm not loving this vertical book thing, or the horizontal book rather. Okay, take you this way. Okay, they're going to go in here. They say to wax the whole surface here, because that's going to be evidently some friction there. This must be our I'm sure we're supposed to run some in the middle here. These. Nice coat. Covered much of it. Seems reasonable. Yeah, it's only going to move that far. That locks in down there. Up to there, down to there. Alright. Now we got those situated. Take our big rings, going there. Our little rings going inside, and okay, so we're gonna let me hit wax around the edge here. I think that'll be easier than trying to wax those rings. And actually, it'll be easier than trying to wax the outside of those rings, but the inside of the rings. Okay. Dropping these guys in here. Actually, go on here. Easier to do it this way, I believe. And punch you into down there. Alright, so we got our. That feels pretty smooth. Got our guides in place. Alright. Alright. And evidently I didn't see some more pieces. I'm saying I'm supposed to have okay. Yeah, I must have missed one. Hang on. Let's see, 4. Yep, I'm supposed to take these guys out too. Back in. Okay. This one. Details again. I didn't sand that. I don't pile it or whatever. I don't think I'll get on this one. Nope. That's the hole inside on this one. Okay. Now we're saying wax the inside of these first. I'm saying just on the little end down here. Not too much. Didn't clean off my brush enough there, but it'll be okay. Clean it off better this time. Yeah, this must be its, head or whatever. Sort of got that dome shape to it. Okay, now with the little extra stud to the outside, here, and just bring them together. Alright, that's all for 23. But we're about to use you again, so I'll hang on to you. We're not about to use you though. Okay, so 23. Okay. So I'll take our H here and the other side. This guy. Oop. Yeah, facing the wrong way. Again. Okay. So got a little foot coming towards you. Yeah, that makes more sense to have all these guys matching up. And this guy goes down the middle here, a little neck. Okay, it doesn't snap in place, it just sort of falls in there. And you, no way that's going to stay in for this, so I was going to take it out. Got our foot going out, and this goes up in the middle. Pick it up. This goes straight through there. Okay. Got to one side. That got into the other. So we got our hinge action here. And then put you back. Okay, that's 24. Can't get the pages to shine for me. More pieces for 25. Yeah, okay, so we got you guys. And we're just gonna snap this into place on all the way, going all the way down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that feels pretty smooth. Now, bring this guy back in. Go. Foot. So, up, I guess. Wait a second. I don't have that piece. Where's that piece go? Oh, is it? Okay, I think I put, no? Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, that was throwing me there. Their picture makes this look like a painted on arrow with where that little triangle is with the bearings there. Okay, so back to where we were. Yeah, they make it look like they don't differentiate that there's no line there showing the outside, so that confused me momentarily. But now, so this guy goes into there. These two go in up here. Okay. So into here. Okay. And okay, so we're obviously gonna be putting some more pieces in here and here, but that's, see, that'd be some sort of lifting mechanism on this, I think. Okay, I got 25 and 26. So we are not using these, Matt. Okay, so you on here and wax, a little bit of wax on. And wax on here. It says to go in with the details like so. And details on this side, into there, in there. You go in right here. Okay. Do I get to consolidate it anytime soon? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a couple more pages. I got to pull some more parts, but I don't want to get too long. I do want to get this done. Or get, do a good stopping point anyway, I think. Let's say 2 more pages will give me that. I guess it's actually 3. But I'll be right back with just, like I say, just a few more minutes and we're going to wrap up for the night. Okay, this probably looks familiar. You go this way. Take glue, or shampoo, clutch of wax rather. And this goes in facing. Well, actually, let's see if it helps to throw a coat of wax on this, because I learned from the other one that this is pushed up against the board there. So let's see if that improves things. New details. So, oh, really. Maybe a little smoother. It's not got that, doesn't have that noise to it. And drop you into there. Okay. So now 28. There's no new pieces to add on, but we will be combining all these guys. So we'll start with this guy. Going back here in the notch. Into these. Okay, looks like they're gonna snap in here and here. Okay, so we got clearance there for it. And that's going to come around that. Now it says these down. This guy is supposed to come in here and up to that top notch. Doing it right? Is that right? Yeah. Nope. This thing goes over here. It's got the cutout here. That's what's messing with me. All right. Same principle all the way down. And okay, it makes sense. It's got the dots on them, so the dot goes with the dot. Convince it to line up. There it goes. Being uncooperative. Okay. And that's gonna. I'm sure it'll be tied together pretty quickly. Otherwise, it does. All right. Let's do it again. And there. Once we get it, whatever color or whatever they put on top, I'm sure that'll. But preliminarily, everybody's cooperating. And that's all for 28. 29, just a couple more side panels here. Hopefully solidify things a little bit. It says this one goes on here. We're supposed to run some wax along this area. Quick and fast and light, hopefully. Spread everything out. It's, yep, got it. And same thing on this one. goes into those. That's what, yeah, that's going to lock that one in pretty sturdy. On this side, it's that one's. Let's see, we got very satisfying, nice and smooth. Flies on top, pretty smooth. I think the side's a little smoother. Let me do one more wind up of this one. Dope. Forgot about that. I'll let it amble its way across one more time. Right after I replace those. Come on. Okay, so okay. Yep. That on the top. And this one on top. Okay. That's back. Okay, so let's see if it'll walk. Yeah. Yep. Keep forgetting not all that stuff smashed in. But that's, yeah, like I said, it's getting better every time, so I'm convinced that as that wax wears away and in and out and through, we're going to have a pretty good walk-in robot here, or roll-in robot. But for now, I think we can call it a night. So over there, got good little start on it. Got definitely start to see the shape take form. Let's see, they're going to be. Okay, so those will probably go in there at some point. I don't know if there might be another plate before we do that, but we're looking at something yay tall. But anyways, folks, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.